session to the first, we will be the last one standing.
Steal and takeaway by Hillcrest. Oh my goodness.
And it's picked up by Charles Bessie. Hiker, top of the key. Looks to
Tell us
drive.
about your experience with the grind session. That game was a grind session game. Tell us about grind session. What was that like?
Grind session is the best. I see the best of the best every weekend. Every time I fly out, just know that you have to bring your A game. Because the dudes on the teams are stacked. You know, and that's their job. They come out for a scholarship, they want to get looked at, make their families proud. Most of these dudes, that's the only thing they got is basketball, so they're gonna come at you. When we both playing, I'm the same person as you. We both bleed, we both shed blood. Players like that, you have to watch out for. And you have to bring your A game always. That's when my journey began.
All right, so we're here with another game here in the round of 16. We got a matchup between the number 6 seed and number 11 seed, a matchup between Winston-Salem, who is the 6 seed, and the number 11 seed in DNA. A.J. Martin, C.J. Sells alongside of me. What's standing out to you in this matchup?
Well, they haven't met before, and I'm watching DNA warm up and no Jonathan Manning.
Yeah.
That's a young man that got hurt the last time we saw them
And
play.
Crush, yep.
Yeah. And so he's out, and he's a big piece of what they do. Young man that's going to be playing college basketball at Denver. And then you go over on the Winston-Salem side, and they like to get up and down. They like to push it. They like to shoot the three. They trap it. Talking with head coach Frank Robinson, and he knows all of that. And he's prepared for it, so we'll see. Kind of a chess match going here. We'll see what happens.
And we've seen some big performances as of late from ZZ Clark Beacon just at the right time this year. He dealt with a little bit of injury, came back, but we've seen him have a big-time triple-double where there's 30-plus points scored in that one, and they'll need a big performance from him today. A lot of good guard play on both sides.
Yep, and he gets help with teammate Carter McDowell, a young man that will put up some points and rebounds, and he's going to have to play well. And it seems like last night and in a few games today, teams struggle on the offense, and I don't know if it's just really good defense at this time of year where teams are kind of locking down and grinding in on the defensive side. So we'll see that, you know, if Winston-Salem can score points, because that's what they like to do.
All right, how about the backcourt here for Winston-Salem with Jordan Lowry and also Bailey? They're going to look to do work here.
Yeah, it'll be a great matchup. I don't know if Lowry or Bailey will guard ZZ, but we'll see.
Love the assistant coach from DNA there.
Yeah, Mikey tried to interview him between the games after he had talked with Junior County, and all of a sudden he got shy. So I was talking to Coach Frank. I said, now you know how to keep him quiet. Next time he starts acting up at home, put a microphone in his front of him. These two teams have not played this season. Talking to Coach Frank, he said he was the redheaded kid. Who is he? Well, that's the young man that's a fifth year that's going to Massachusetts. And Frank says, I've been game planning a week for him. He doesn't play. You see him right here, right. You know. And it's like, no, he doesn't play.
Let's go.
I would say that the key for Winston-Salem, because they don't have a lot of bigs, is keeping MBG4 out of foul trouble or Jaden Reynolds, but they play small ball so well. They are so good at playing small ball.
Absolutely.
And talking to Coach Frank before the ball game, he said, you know, when they do play small ball, their energy goes through the roof. So he's done his work. He knows all about what the Lions have done this year. And with Jonathan Manning out of the game, young Robinson, Jaden, just an 8th grader, getting the start here for the Adams.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
All right, a little early. A little early.
Tip one by Winston-Salem, controlled by Patino, and Lowry with it down. A left-hand layup. These dudes get up and down. I remember I told you probably won't see many,
maybe this
if
one.
any, 100-point games, but this one right here.
Well,
How about the
there's
quick
eighth
start?
grader, huh?
Robinson
There's the eighth
with the
grader.
answer.
Nerves, what? Huh? This is nothing. This is basketball.
There's Patino. Lowry. Won't go there. The battle for the rebound, and that'll touch Winston-Salem last, and then they go to DNA. And pressure. That's what they love to put on. Here does Winston-Salem.
They're going to force the action on offense, and they want to force the action on defense.
There's Kanji. Couldn't get that one to go. CJ. Ball on inside. Coach C back to CJ. Too strong there. And it'll
be
stay
off,
with Winston-Salem.
Going to be off Jalen Kennard.
14 on the shot clock.
Got a new crew of referees here for this one.
There's Patino. Driving left, good strip there. It'll stay with Winston-Salem. And no go. There's Clark. Carter McDowell, that should be a delay game. How that's not. I have no idea. I mean, almost threw it out the gym.
I was gonna say, it's one thing for it to fall in your lap and you just kind of drop it. It's another thing for it to fall in your lap and you catch it and you throw it in a
Almost
snack
hit
bar.
Chris.
Yeah. There's Felipe.
Yeah, this is going to be a quick-paced game. I can promise you that. How long can DNA play at this pace is the question. 4 quarters. Turn over there.
I think Carter McDowell may have thought that Mohamed Kanji was going to break to the basket. And the thing about playing pace, you know, you press, you trap, you force the other team to go a little faster and quicker, is something just like that. You don't have to steal the basketball, force, you know, a steal. Oh, my goodness, what was that? Wow.
Foul's going to be on Bailey. Tough break there.
Yeah. But sometimes you just kind of create tempo and the other team, somebody will shoot the shot that you don't really want that guy shooting it, but Lowry on the 8th grader. That's no fair.
Good if it goes, and it does. How about young Robinson? It's second 3. Young fella, go ahead.
He shot it because older Robinson said you can. Get it up there. That's shot clock almost.
Bailey. Oh, man.
He's feeling
Why
it.
not? Why not?
Oh, we're going to call that a
with-
tip in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Off the rim. Kanji, the putback, 10-4. Quick start here for DNA. There's Tabo. Bailey. Bailey.
And a turnover. And a turnover. Gosh.
Lowry.
And Preston Cole will check into the ball game for young Robinson.
Hey, Preston, you got number 5. Switch over here. Hey, flow.
You know, we talked last game about the talent how many dudes we have in the grind session, but these coaches, talking to Frank about preparing for this game, I mean, this is big time. This is not typical, you're going to play a league game in high school basketball. This is lose and go home.
Wow.
Oh, again.
I mean, they're coming out shooting extremely well here.
Twice to beat the shot clock, knocking down triples.
3 or 4 from beyond the arc.
I mean, DNA knows exactly what Winston-Salem's going to do, and vice versa.
Bailey.
Not a jump ball, that's just a turnover. Missed shot, block or something.
Carter, McDowell. Be out of bounds, but it'll stay with DNA.
And in all the years on the grind, partner, and you've been a part of a lot of
Yes.
it, this is the most common upset. Jesse
absolutely.
doing her research. The 11 over a 6. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here. I'm just saying that in all the matchups, we've seen a 13 beat a 4 today. The 11 over the 6 is the matchup. And there's Felipe inside. They're going to call that on Jalen Kennard.
Fight through this shit. Playoffs. Every possession matters.
15-9 is the score, but Tino, the opportunity for and 1. 15-6, I should say.
You don't want it there.
Nope. These guards, I'm telling you.
Great defense.
Come out here.
And head coach Antonio Lowe is going to call timeout to keep that possession. Shot clock at 17.
Hey, ref. Yes, sir. There's no way that should be a 17 because it was an offensive rebound. And so they got blocked. Right, but what I'm saying on the reset, it should reset to 14.
Guys can't hang out. If they're trapping, that means everybody's on one side. They're over-pressuring. Get your asses to the basket. You understand? On this press break, because they're about to trap ZZ. Kanji, you take it out. Carter, you and ZZ up here. All right? Pressing in the
So 15-7 our score as DNA. Quick start here, but Winston-Salem, we know they're scrappy. We know they get an opportunity to set up their defense when they score. And that's going to be the key. How long can DNA handle the pressure from Winston-Salem?
Antonio Lowe calling a timeout to save that possession. So the Lions will have 1 remaining here in this first half.
Too strong. There's Clark. Carter, go. Good help defense there.
Fist down.
Bad turnover there for DNA. Run out opportunity here.
And Carter McDowell going to be called for that foul. And Bailey will go to the free throw line. And you heard, I don't know if you did or not, but Coach Robinson a while ago when he took a sub out, talking about fighting through a screen and said, this is the playoffs.
Yep.
Every possession matters. And I mean, that's the pressure on these young fellows. I mean, they do this to win a grind session championship. Only one team's going to win it. ZZ with the rebound on the second miss. Mike.
Clark stepping into it. Back down. $18-7 our score. DNA couldn't have asked for a better start. Maybe a better possession that last trip, but Winston-Salem just can't get it to fall. Good skip pass and just through the hands of Robinson.
Getting ready to say you got to take care of the basketball. Value every possession.
Tino battling underneath.
That's just staying active because Kennard had the rebound and kind of tipped it to himself and then tried to tip it back, and Felipe was right there to take it away from him. And Mohamed Kanji will come in for Jalen.
Bailey with the tough finish there in the lane as it's 18-9. McDowell. CZ, another good look. Good box out there by Winston-Salem. Patino with the rebounds. He pushes it ahead. Lowry with it back to Patino. He'll step into it. Good. And now we'll get a timeout by DNA. It's a game of runs, Coach.
Winston-Salem's on one right now. Within 6, but you know Frank Robinson wants to kind of stop that momentum while he can. Each team gets 2 timeouts a half. Winston-Salem's already used one. DNA using their first here. So each will have 1 timeout, and you've got to have a timeout if you want to challenge a play. So our 4th game today, we've got 1 more coming your way next. Colorado Prep will take on Balboa School.
You're keeping track of the time on the timeout. Do I have to use my internal clock? Very good. Thank you.
We haven't had anybody ask if we keep track of timeout times for timeout all season. We're not going to start now.
Actually, we do. Stamp with the technology there. It's Kanji put a step through.
But we've said many times, what is this, a halftime? You know, a timeout goes 3 minutes sometimes.
Oh, I thought they were talking about when.
No, talking
about taking, yeah.
No, talking about how long a timeout.
I wish we did.
Yeah.
We would have had some shorter nights.
See, now that's not, you just can't make that pass.
Reynolds.
They just keep battling. I always taught, and maybe I'm just old school, when you got a rebound, you turned away from the defense.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't turn across the key and throw that pass where somebody was going to deflect it. You turned away from the defense.
That ball is deflected, and it'll stay with DNA with 8 seconds to go on the shot clock.
And see, this pressure from Winston-Salem just has DNA sped up a little bit. ZZ's the senior leader. You want that ball in his hands. Try to settle things down.
Good hand. Here comes the pressure. Here comes the pressure.
There is McClashin.
There it is. Telling you, man, when they score, that's when they're most dangerous defensively. So Tybo will go to the line with an opportunity to shoot 2.
Carter McDowell going to be called for that foul.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. 20-18.
That's a foul.
And possession arrow. Favorite DNA. Hey, it's black ball.
We're good. We're good.
They switch everything with this pressure. Good look for 3, that won't go. And again, I always worry about size with Winston-Salem, but he's telling you, these guards, they rebound. So 20-18 is our score. DNA Prep leads after 1. We'll be back. This is the Grind Session.
Session with the first, we will be the last one standing.
I sent it and then I noticed that Phil had me messed up with the 315
Getting set and ready to go here for the second quarter, 20-18. The World Championship here at the Grind Session. These teams are battling to get in that Final Four spots to make it to Chicago. This is around the 16. We'll be down to 8 as we begin tomorrow, and then we'll know who the 4 is before we get out of here. Good finish inside.
Great play right out of the quarter break. Antonio Lowe drew that up.
Kanji.
Oh, got to shoot that. Got to be aggressive.
So good defense there.
Yeah, holding his ground.
Kennard, Kanji picks off the pass. McDowell. There's ZZ.
You cannot, against this pressure, dribble one time and pick it up. You're going to be dead in the water when that happens.
Oh, nice spin move. Oh, what a move by ZZ Clark. Tough.
ZZ an all-star this year.
Tino. It's all tied at 22.
And Preston Cole will check in for Jalen Kennard. How many fouls is that, Jess, on Jalen? That's his third. That's why, yeah. Felipe.
So how about this? Winston-Salem takes their first lead here in this game.
That right there, I tell you, that just, then you get ZZ and everybody kind of going 100 miles an hour. And Winston-Salem is so good at scrambling.
Twenty-three, 22. Lowry thought about it, spins back baseline, and steps out of bounds.
Good defensive possession there for DNA.
McDowell gets fouled there. 2 shots coming up for him.
That's going to be on Reynolds. Jaden Reynolds. And Carter will shoot a pair.
The first free throw, a no-go. Got a couple minutes off the clock here.
The good shooting CJ going to come in the ball game. Bailey going to get a rest.
Two.
Shout out to our host, Desert Pines. It's all Dream City in here practicing a little bit earlier today. Making a second gym available. Good bucket there for the Lions. Or he may have traveled. He may have traveled. He did. Carter doesn't need to get a foul. Patino from deep and gets it. And Winston-Salem will throw a whole bunch of defenses at you. Different looks. That's really not a foul.
This is what these guys do, man. These guards, I'm just telling you.
Mohamed Kanji.
Kind of threw himself into the defender there, looking for a good no call. Tino.
You know, we talked about it a few weeks ago during the broadcast where on defense you have to react while the ball is in the air. You can't wait until somebody catches it to play defense. You have to react while it's in the air. And those cross-court passes with Winston-Salem's speed and quickness, here they come.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they come at you, too.
They're not trying to disguise a thing, are they? We're going to come and get you.
And it's such in, like, and it's in such like a, almost like a track meet where the gun goes off and they all
Boom.
just say boom at the same time.
Everybody's
like totally in sync.
Out of the block at the same time, huh? And Keenan, is it Galeo? We're going to say KG.
There you go.
KG with the free throw.
29-24. Low pressure here by DNA.
Galao.
Skip pass. 12 from 3. Lowry here, pushing it up. Darius, a good finish there.
They just run the floor, fill a lane, don't they? So unselfish, they'll give it up.
ZZ Clark with the finish. 21-26 or 31-26.
The winner of this ball game gets DME tomorrow.
Reynolds rattles that one home. KG travels there. Another turnover. Man, that's the no one.
And I've told this story before. You're talking to Coach Frank Robinson beforehand, how prepared they were and know everything Winston-Salem does. One of my first teams ever at the high school level going into the first round of the state tournament. I was never more prepared to play somebody than I was to play Tombstone High School. I knew their offense better than they did. I got beat by 28. You know, because it really was just about execution, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we knew what they were going to do. We just couldn't stop them. Reynolds with another bucket.
All of a sudden, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah.
At one point, Winston-Salem trailed by 10 in this one.
Galao with a
I mean, they don't give up offensive rebounds. Think about who's on the floor right now. There's not a kid over 6'4" on the floor right now. Maybe not even over 6'3", and they don't give up rebounds. It's one shot and go the other way.
I mean, it's one thing to prepare for somebody and know what they do, and it's another thing to be able to stop them from doing it. I mean, you knew they were going to pressure.
Absolutely.
You knew they were going to trap you.
Oh, man, almost a travel there.
Young Robinson.
Robinson continuing to shoot it well. And we got.
And the official, no timeout, fellas. The official thought Antonio Lowe called timeout. A big three by Young Robinson there. Cut this to a 7-point ball game with 3:07.
Tino. Boom. They answer right back with a three of their own.
Felipe with a good half here for the Lions.
Almost another turnover. It will be. Oh, man. He's feeling it.
Young Mr. Robinson, the 8th grader, says, "Well, you throw me the ball?"
4th three of the ball game for this kid.
Reynolds with a turnaround. That's 6 in a row for Jaden Reynolds.
Kanji nearly steps again for about the third time.
We're going to get a foul. It's going to be Jaden Reynolds, and the third team foul. Mohammed Kanji will shoot 2. And he missed them both. That's one of those possessions where you get a chance to score and you don't. And they've got such a mismatch there. Darius McGlashan, Preston Cole at 6'9", trying to guard him. ZZ with a great steal.
Yes.
Helping out there. And the throwdown for ZZ. Playing like an all-star. DNA needs another stop. There's a forced turnover. Good defense for DNA. As Keenan Galau will check back in for Mohammed Kanji. Or he's going to let it fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reynolds. Floater. No go. There's ZZ.
Two-man game with Carter McDowell. Mohammed Kanji kind of moving our furniture around here, isn't he?
That's right.
So look at these mismatches here. Galau at 6'8", trying to guard Lowry. Preston Cole at 6'9", trying to guard Patino, a young man. What's he have here in the first half, Felipe? Preston Cole.
I wish I could tell you. There we go. Felipe has 20 points.
Yeah, he's had a great half. There's MBG4 with a all by himself dunk and a foul on Bailey. That's 4. 4 team fouls, so 16.4 seconds to go. Shot clock not in effect, so.
There's that pressure. Kanji. Oh, Kanji. Gotta shoot that ball. That'll be after the buzzer. It's 46-34. We'll hear from the coaches coming up here in just a bit. This is the grind session. Heavy block coming out.
That's racist. Be black all the time. I got Coach Antonio Lowe with me. All right, so 12-point lead right now. As CJ said a minute ago, 28-14 run in that second quarter. You made them uncomfortable, you know, throwing 11 and, you know, all these defensive at them, you know, and I'm sure they'll look at that here at the halftime break, try to make adjustments, but it's hard to when you going to come out and throw something else different at them. So Tell me what's going to do my right here to break.
Right now, we just continue to find our rhythm. I feel like right now we are speeding them up, but we're getting a little sped up on the offensive end with some of our shot selection. So we'll go in here and fix that, make some adjustments, and I think we got a whole nother gear we can get to.
Appreciate it, Coach. Short, sweet, to the point. All right, 7 minutes left in this halftime break. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get Coach Frank's thoughts when they come out, and then we'll get back to the second half. I'm ready to see Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Who is that?
UFC fight.
Oh, is that tonight?
Yeah, I was going to go.
Yeah.
But cheapest ticket.
Session is the first. We will be the last one standing.
Steal and takeaway by Hillcrest. Oh my goodness.
And it's picked up by Charles Messi. Maker, top of the key. Looks to drive. Down low to his brother and a stuff.
That was a freshman move right there. And it leads to a fast break dunk.
Key jab is no good, but the dunk by Gary Trent, the putback dunk is good.
Tell us about your experience with the grind session. That game was a grind session game. Tell us about grind session. What was that like?
Grind session is the best.
There's a steal by Green. Up top.
I see the best of the best every weekend.
Oh, what a play through traffic, through contact. Are you not entertained? No, he did. Folks, are you not entertained?
No. Every time I fly out, just know that you have to bring your A game.
Oh, and the jam.
Because the dudes on your team, teams are stacked.
Toss it up.
And that's their job. They come out for a scholarship. They want to get looked at, make their families proud. Some of that, like most of these dudes, that's the only thing they got is basketball. So they're gonna come at you. When we both playing, I'm the same person as you. We both bleed. We both shed blood.
They are here for the grind session. You guys have had a chance to see all of the games tonight, and I think I've noticed a favorite player out there. Who's your favorite player here in the grind session? Thon Maker.
Why not, Drew? Why not, Drew? Stop playing with him.
How's the competition out there?
It's great. They got all the top level players in the country, and that's what I like about it the most, actually. So I'll just keep it at that.
Every dude out here playing his heart out right now.
Players like that, you have to watch out for. And you have to bring your A game always.
The talent is great. Great energy, intensity, playing to win at all times, and just staying focused.
That's where my journey began.
Yeah, they've done a great job of matching these teams up to have really quality basketball. You could see that coming about 3 steps before he did it. No doubt about that one. Wow.
Watch your head. Oh my goodness. Throws it down. Whoa, Milo. Watch your head now. Boom. That's it. It's over. It's over. 67. Uh-oh, here you go. Showtime. Whoa! Live is on the shot clock. The player of the year with the ball in his hand. Tata spins back, kicks out.
Coach Frank Robinson down by 12 right now at the half. Second quarter, you lost to 28-14. They threw some pressure at you. I know you went in, you looked at it, you want the turnover numbers. You gotta make an example out of the guys here in the second half and let them know, like, hey, we can't be young this game. It's time to grow up. It's time to get around that press, be able to handle the ball, and hit the boards in the second half. What are you telling them?
It's their whole game plan is to speed you up, right? If you're falling for it, that's 16 turnovers. We lost, like you said, 28-14. We're not going to get shot attempts. If you don't get shot attempts, there's no way you can score. So we got to take care of the ball, slow down, and play the way we want to play.
The young boys shooting well today.
Man, I told them, if you can, man, go break the 8th grade record. I don't know what it is, but fuck, if you going to score.
We good. We good. DNA going to have to, make some genetic adjustments here in the second half, and we'll see what happens.
Felipe, he's the one that's doing it for the Lions. 20 points.
(46-34) is our score as we get ready for this third quarter of action. Again, the season on the line for both of these teams. Winston-Salem with a slow start was down double digits, actually, and scored a couple baskets, and we talked about their defense. Once they score, they get set up, and they're different presses. They have a ton of defensive looks.
Oh. And they just have speed and quickness. They can trap you. They force you to throw that ball across court. They react while that ball's in the air, and they just pick it off and go. C.J. Vaughn is guarding Z.Z. Clark like he's Kobe out there. That's what's going to happen. Antonio Lowe has identified that Z.Z.'s the one we have to stop.
Lowry, fade away, good.
Every one of those kids in the white have game, boy.
Oh, pick the youngster right there. Oh man, Lowry just. Another turnover.
Get him back on PJ. Let's go.
Couple of turnovers, a missed shot, and before you know it, you're down 16 or 18 points.
Bailey. He called it. He called it. I'm going to give him that one.
We'll give it to him, but he didn't call anything.
It's going on the board either way. 51-34.
It's going to look good on the highlight tonight. We're going to foul on BG4. So Mohammed Kanji will shoot a couple for DNA.
First one is good. Yeah, how many offensive rebounds have you seen for DNA? Think about it. Actually, I've been to check. Two. That's all they're giving up. It's two. So people can talk about the lack of size from Winston-Salem all day long, only giving up 2 offensive rebounds.
Yeah. So Carter McDowell now has 3 fouls for DNA. And they trail by 16. They led 20-18 after the first quarter.
Big shot there. C.J. Vaughn knocking down that 3. Kanji found underneath and an one opportunity coming up here.
Kosi with the reach and the grab. You're better off just letting him.
Or walling up or meeting it at the top, but not reaching in. Anything but reach in.
As an Arizona resident and Phoenix Suns fan, you know, Mike D'Antoni those years with the Phoenix Suns when it was the 7 seconds, you know, it was give up the layup, get it out of the net and go. You know, that's the kind of thing that the way Winston-Salem plays is you don't want the game slowing down here. You don't want the action to stop. Give up the layup, grab it out of the net, and just turn and force the pace the other way.
Tino. Whoa.
Same team, yeah. Jalen Kennard has got to go see the trainer because his own guy ran him over. And there's a good move by Kennard, and he is hurting.
Fall with no brace there. It looked to be okay.
Just a freshman, that young fella.
Be a lot easier to see these subs if they came to the table.
This is hockey, baby. This is hockey. They just jump over the rail and go.
Here's Lowry looking inside the post. He'll give it back to Tybo Bailey. Bailey over to Patino. Lowry thought about the 3. He'll shot fake and go. Good extra pass. They share the ball so well. Good look there. The rattles in and out.
Preston Cole.
Tino. Five to go on the shot clock. CJ.
That would have been a huge bucket.
Absolutely.
Cole could have got 2 in a row.
Good pass. That's the shot attempt. Patino.
23 for the young man.
It was deemed a shot attempt, even though it didn't make it to the rim.
Wide open looks, DNA getting.
Again, remember I said the lack of offensive rebounds, how well this team rebounds.
Kosi from BG4 will go to the free throw line. Young man won the academic award this morning on the grind session. Just a sophomore. Kosi gets that one. Full court pressure again. That's just what Winston-Salem and the Lions do. Great defense by BG4.
Again, another defensive call out here for Winston-Salem.
Don't throw it in that corner. That's where they want it. There it is.
Good finish inside here, and Winston-Salem holds in their will. Carter McDowell, we hadn't said that name in a while. That's rejected. Gonna stay with DNA.
ZZ with nothing but the bottom. Patino.
Yep.
You just cannot leave that young fella open. You could probably say that for a couple of guys on Winston-Salem. See, if you're Carter McDowell, you just got to attack that. I mean, he took one dribble and then kicked it back to young Robinson.
(63-45) and yeah. Bailey, barely. It's another turnover.
White, three, hit. Ball hit. Play.
63-45. Zone look here. Carter, I just realized we got another game left.
Yep, and they're going to go zone, but they're going to trap out of it. Pressure. Shot clock, gotta go. That's a violation.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There was a horn there. We might have been the only ones to hear it. You know, to get
Another
that
three.
Dribble penetration,
And
you've
listen,
got to help.
And people may say, well, why would Robinson want them to call Coach Robinson want them to call the 24-second shot clock on his team? He wanted to set up some pressure defense. Oh, wow. Tino.
With the left hand. Felipe with, what's he got, 25?
Oh, well, yeah, I hadn't updated it yet. We'll tell you in a bit.
They are so unselfish that they kick it, and if you're open, you can shoot it. And if you go out to get the shooters and they throw it inside to the big guy like that, Kosi and BG4 will go to the free throw line. Jalen Kennard with that foul. The winner of this one gets DME Academy out of Florida tomorrow. We've got 2 matchups set. The 1-8 matchup, our first game tomorrow, Prolific Prep against Fort Erie. We know that Felipe drawing a foul there.
Last foul is going to be on Kanji.
We know that Royal Crown and Utah Prep will play tomorrow at 5:15. DME and Dream City, both winners last night, waiting to see who their opponents will be. DME gets the winner of this one. Dream City gets the winner of the next one, Balboa School and Colorado Prep. Then the 4 winners tomorrow will meet up in Chicago. And somebody will leave the Windy City with a Grind Session World Championship. Preston Cole with a rare offensive rebound. And that foul is going to be on Keenan Galau. You can hear Coach Frank Holland get to the corner because that's where Felipe was set up to shoot that deep 3. Put it on the floor. Dribble penetration, and he was fouled, knocks down the first free throw.
Again, pressure from Winston-Salem. They just keep coming.
They're relentless, aren't they?
That was probably goaltending there. That was goaltending. That was absolutely goaltending.
And that's what Carter McDowell and everybody else is asking.
No, there wasn't an actual goaltending call made, so there's nothing to challenge, but I totally agree that was goaltending.
Reynolds with the defense. Clashing.
What a catch. What a finish.
C.J. Vaughn with the bucket.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. 73-50. We'll be back with the fourth in just a bit. This is the Grind Session.
will be the last one standing.
$73-50.
9 minutes to go in this ball game. DNA down a ton. Reynolds.
Good leave.
And DNA will have to apply some full court pressure, try to get a little energy up going here.
The timeout called by Winston-Salem. So 73-52.
White coach, 30-second timeout.
They're all full. Carter McDowell asking who called timeout, and the official says the coach did. So Winston-Salem will have one timeout. DNA has both of theirs. And that's important because you have to have a timeout if you want to challenge a play. Now we're in a 21-point ball game. Don't know if that'll come into the effect here in this one, but we'll see. 17 on the shot clock when the Lions inbound the basketball. 8:14 to go. The Grind Session World Championships, Las Vegas, Nevada. Good pressure defense from DNA, forcing a turnover.
73-52.
And Reynolds guilty of the foul. ZZ Clark will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
So 1 or 2 at the line there. 20-point game. Love the way they communicate. That's turnover there. That's a charge.
ZZ called for that. And again, that's one of those situations where you bust your rump and get a great stop or steal on defense and then turn it over, give it right back.
Good bucket there by Reynolds.
Talk about attacking a basket, huh? I mean, he just got that and went. No hesitation whatsoever. We'll stay in this 2-3 zone. And Carter McDowell will be fouled and will go to the free throw line. Reynolds again with the foul. That's going to be 4 on Jaden.
Side rattles in and out.
We get started at noontime tomorrow, partner.
Oh, wow. Comes around quick. Oh, man.
Darius
That's
McClashin.
good right there. I need that. I need that replay, Chris. I need that one. I need that one right there. Man. Carter. Go.
They had the ball 3 feet from the basket. Shoot it. Don't dribble it and try to get 2.5 feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Darius McClashin.
Darius, just a sophomore.
I think Winston-Salem wants to win a world championship in their first year on the grind.
$79.54. Here's Reynolds.
Bailey. They just have a whole bunch of weapons, don't they?
Oh, yeah. 81-54. So Winston-Salem, after this game, will move on to play who? What's the
DME.
DME.
And I was looking up during the break between the third and the fourth quarter. They have played twice during the regular season. One pre-Savo and one post-Savo. They played in Memphis and DME beat them by a point. And then in Daytona, I was not there, and DME beat them by 7. 7. Jesse thought I said 70. Jess says, I don't remember there being a record. And in both cases, Winston-Salem did not score a whole bunch of points. So defensively, that's one of those calls where he misses the shot, there's a foul. And it's Reynolds again. That's going to be 5 on Jaden. The game in Memphis was 45-44. Winston-Salem hadn't scored 44. They scored 44 points and a half on the regular. And in Daytona Beach, DME beat them 74-67.
Wow.
So DME coaching staff in the stands tonight watching this one. Antonio Lowe will use that as some incentive. You know the kids will take that as a challenge. They beat us twice, not going to beat us a third time. That would be the 3-6 matchup if this stays like this.
Tino.
And why not? Felipe with another triple. And Nate Spargo will check into the game, number 10 in the white uniform.
Trap it. Football. Shoot over there.
That rattles in and out. Winston-Salem.
Darius McClashy. My goodness. Jenna Kennard with a little hesitation. Got to the rim, just couldn't finish.
Okay.
Heard Antonio Lose hit it, so he's okay with him shooting it out there.
Rebound, Nate.
ZZ from the corner. I think if we put a track team together, if you had like a 4x100 relay team off any grind team, I might have to take Winston-Salem. Huh?
No, you gotta stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't start.
I'm thinking the 4x100 from Winston-Salem.
No, that takes away Jess trips to Spain and all that kind of stuff, and you know we can't be having that.
I catered a dodgeball tournament the other day. Dodgeball, we can. That's a dangerous sport. Dodgeball's for young folk. I wouldn't be playing that. Somebody'd hit me with a ball, I'd be out. Reynolds with the rebound there, and this is
all but over.
All Winston-Salem, all Lions in this one. After the first quarter, it was 20-18 DNA. They've scored just 39 points since then. Oh, ZZ. Oh, sleight of hand there with the behind the back.
$86-59.
Oh, and there's a young fella. Nate Spargo with the putback and the deuce.
There goes Spargo.
Mm-hmm. ZZ still playing. Carter McDowell, they're still playing. And Felipe from three. What has he shot from the three-point line tonight? He hasn't missed many.
He's got 36 points.
Ooh.
It's 8 from 12 from beyond.
Go!
Rebound there for Patino. Oh, and Nate Spargo.
There goes Spargo.
Get it, Nate.
I said before this game started, this may be the game where you
Somebody
get
gets
what?
Somebody gets a hundy, huh?
I may have done this a time or two, CJ.
And Patino will try to add. Do we have a playoff record, Jess? Do you know the playoff record for point total in a playoff game? You know, in your spare time, Jess, you need to put together like a grind session record book.
Right.
In all her spare time, right? I better not suggest that. Somebody
That's
might
right.
put me to work. That's That's what I say. That's a great idea. Why don't you do it? That's what, Jess has some free time between 2 and 5 a.m. this morning when the rest of us will be sleeping. Darius McClashin with the good defense. Carter McDowell with the easy bucket on the inbounds play there.
No, just get it across.
Dribble it out. Don't get a bucket. He needs a bucket for 40.
$68-64 is our final. We'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up in just a bit. This is the grind session.
You got both of this side?
Hey, we got to add a new coach to the Colorado Prep roster. That's a technical foul. Technical foul, Colorado Prep before the game starts.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
He kept saying, give me the ball.
Yeah, but he didn't want to yell it out loud, so he had to put it.
Are you digging in my pockets?
My boy coaching in the G-Fazos. Shit crazy. Hey, you know what we gonna hear today 30 times? What? Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
Rebound.
Rebound! I got Felipe with me. All right. Felipe was this close to a 40 ball. 38.7 rebounds, 8 for 12 from the three-point line.
I just kept shooting. Kept leaving me open.
My homie said you shoot the skin off the ball.
Pause, whoa.
The skin off the – oh, my God. That's crazy. Why you had to take it there? 8 for 12. All right. You shoot the leather off the ball.
Yeah, all right.
Wow. All right. Great win. Winston-Salem moving on to the next round. Tomorrow you got DME.
Sure.
All right, tough matchup. Y'all play small ball, but it works for y'all. It's worked all year for y'all. And one thing y'all like to do is y'all like to play down. Y'all give the other team the lead. Y'all come back every single time and make it a ball game, and most of the time you win it. What kind of mentality is that?
Coach Lowe just gives us the mentality to be that we're dogs. Always just pressing on guys, always digging, always being scrappy. He taught us to do that and win no matter what. We do.
Winston-Salem came out on top today behind Felipe's 38. All right, that's crazy. We're going to have to check the stats and see what the most points scored in the playoff game is. All right, because I ain't going to say that's the record, but it's either close or it is. All right, so we're going to check the stats. Mr. Felipe.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Standing on business, one game at a time. All right, last game of the night, 24 minutes. Go get you some popcorn, go get you some food. If you like me, you go get some mild lemon pepper wings, extra ranch, no fries, mac and cheese with a large sweet tea, and maybe even a piece of cake, all right?
Good. Good if it goes, and it